there as you're watching the tropics this morning, Emma.
Oh, absolutely. That is a really good transition into this because we have two systems that we are monitoring near quite a bit of these islands here. Thankfully, at least with these two, they're not looking to make a direct landfall, at least on the coast. However, we do have a major hurricane, so even though we're not looking at a landfall, still could pose a threat in terms of some flooding. So right now we do have Hurricane Humberto. This is still a major hurricane, Category 4 winds, 155, but watch what it does. It then takes a quick turn back into the ocean. There's still remaining a major hurricane even by Tuesday. And then right next door, we now have a tropical depression 9, still just off here, looking to at least steer away from the coast, but it's going to be very close. So we're still going to be watching some flooding, especially in Florida. But then it also takes a quick turn back into the ocean. So that's what we like to see. But still, as you can see, it is expected to increase back into a Category 1. By this point, we're going to be watching some states here for some of that flooding. This current wind speed is at 35 miles per hour, and we'll be monitoring this by Tuesday, where it should continue to increase back into a Category 1. So right now we are seeing some quiet weather all on our Wade's RV Weather Camera Network. Temperatures in the 60s right now, 65 in Tulsa. Not bad, but don't let that fool you because we are on track for another warm afternoon. Very similar to yesterday. If you were spending long periods of time outside, probably already at least in my experience, it was already getting very hot before this peak of temperature really happened. But we're looking afternoon highs 88 degrees. Despite our normal being 81, we are unfortunately on track to more of a long, dry stretch of this hot weather. So for the fair, if you're going at least to the start of next week, today's going to be hot, and the next 3 days still going to be very similar in the mid 80s. A mix of sun and cloud in the beginning, but those winds are going to be very calm. So for those kiddos, highly suggest maybe applying some sunscreen and drinking plenty of water. Notice that long stretch, not a major cold front on the way, at least through next weekend. You can still see those 80s look to remain. No major changes, unfortunately, not even any rain chances. So make sure you are at least watering your plants outside because we are, despite that nice bit of rain we saw earlier, now we're on track to more quiet weather. Overnight lows will stay in those lower 60s. Still good weather to maybe go out on an early walk or jog before that daytime heating really starts to begin. We'll see plenty of sunshine and those calm winds. Actually, not even some gusty winds in the forecast. We're just going to keep those between 5 to 10 miles per hour.
All right, the 11